Looks like there's a simulator game for illegal immigrants. No, I'm not joking. There is.
We've all given up so much already, but the sacrifices will not stop here.
You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero. Ice, ice, baby.
First and foremost, seriously? Oh my god, this is a humiliation, and guess what? Gamescom showcase the wokest game over. And what, you wanna know what they do? They hide it. Generally, it says here, from Dr. Disaster, Take Us North is toast. Gamescom showcase the wokest game ever, and they hit it.
Alright me hearties, make sure that you hit the like button on this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, I've started uploading content onto Rumble too, so make sure to follow me over there. And don't forget to follow me over on X, where my handle is Dr. Disaster1. I keep a list of video games on there, lousy with wokeness, pinned to the account at all times for your reference. Naturally, this Take Us North game absolutely deserves to be on this list. Now, as I said, Asmongold was the one who discovered this complete dud of a game, and so, just for the lols, let's watch his initial reaction to finding this thing. I thought it was pretty damn funny.
At Gamescom, they're currently showcasing a game about illegally crossing into the USA and processing the trauma from being a minority with real audio clips from real illegals. I have to see this. I have to see it. I want to watch it. This is content. Wait a minute. Okay, we might have something here. Let's get it.
My pronouns are she, her, and
ah, shit!
Of course she is. Unbelievable. You guys hear that, right? You guys hear that? Her pronouns? She, her. First off, look, you can't make a woke game. Look, I didn't say anything wrong about it. One problem I'm concerned is budget. If you want to make a woke game, go for it. I'm not against that. But if your budget is balloon, don't expect people to just buy it, okay? That's not how it works. You have to entice people to buy it. And don't say things like, oh, if you don't like it, don't buy, or perhaps don't ask questions, just consume product and then get excited for next product. 9 times out of 10, it never works.
I just got triggered.
Here's the thing, I know Asmongold is goofing around right there, but if you have any doubt in your minds about whether or not woke is dead or just in retreat and hiding, ask yourself this question. Do you think that there is any chance at all that Gamescom would ever feature the DLC that I was joking about a minute ago, where you would get to play as the other side, rounding these illegal immigrants up as ICE officers? And of course the answer is no. They would never do anything to trigger the left side of this issue, because that is the side that they are on. These days, these people at Gamescom, these people in games journalism, people like that only care about what the other side thinks, just because the right side of the issue has become much stronger over the past year.
I'm also going to add this, aka the Chinese PC gaming industry is about to dominate the next decade. If the Western AAA, well, minus the indie and AA, continue to do this moronic thing, well, AA, indie, and also games made in the East will eat their lunch. It will continue to do that because the AA, indie, and games made in the East will think that, oh, you don't want this money? Okay, we'll take it.
That is why they made the video private, which Asmongold was reacting to, because they know that gamers are generally opposed to woke being shoved into games. Whether you're left, center, or right, we're tired of this sort of thing being plugged into the games. They got by with it for a while because they used the frog boiling in a pot strategy. They just gradually turned up the heat so that a bunch of gamers didn't even realize that we were getting boiled, until the industry was just completely infested with this crap. And then you wake up one day and you look around and holy crap, they're making games like Dustborn, and these game journalists are talking it up as if they expected that people would want to play something like that.
I'm 100% certain that this game is going to get similar treatment. Probably get either an 8 or a 9. And I'd be shocked if this game, Take Us North, gets a 10.
Pushing stuff like Dragon Age the Veilguard, and Concord, and Assassin's Creed Shadows. And sure, those were from mainstream studios, but they generally sold like crap because people snapped out of their trances and stopped buying shit like that. But I will say this, every time I hear about a game like Take Us North, where they're trying to push a progressive narrative like this, I will say that I am appreciative of the fact that rather than hollowing out an existing IP and using it as a skin suit to try to sneak their viewpoints to gamers the way that the makers of Dragon Age the Veilguard operated, using the Dragon Age franchise to push their gender ideology, or the way that the makers of Star Wars Outlaws used the Star Wars brand as a means of pushing feminist drivel.
Don't forget Rocksteady. Don't forget they use Rocksteady as well.
Than that, Take Us North is at least a brand new IP that is not tarnishing something that we once loved. This is faint praise because there aren't too many beloved franchises left that haven't been ruined by woke crap, but there it is. I am at least appreciative of the fact that they are not wearing something that I love as a skin suit. And one other interesting component about the discovery of Take Us North is this right here. This came from the official Microsoft game developer account on X. It says here, this week we're shining a spotlight on Anima Creates and their upcoming game Take Us North. Find out how the ID Xbox Developer Acceleration Program empowered this indie studio to create a narrative adventure survival game that follows the poignant journeys of a diverse cast of characters. And if you aren't familiar with it, the ID Xbox program is an official Xbox program designed to help independent games self-publish onto Xbox and Windows.
Well, that's a good way. Well, it's a good thing it's indie though. Although I'm more worried because I don't know if you know this. According to Gothic Therapy, I don't think Dr. Disaster is going to mention this. Gothic Therapy said that it received funding from the United Nations. No, I'm not joking. And most importantly, we have to understand, better hope that the indie studio doesn't bloat their budget, okay? Because if they bloated their budget, well, this game's not gonna work. And another main concern is release date. I don't know when this game is going to release, because if they release on the same week or the same month as GTA 6, yeah, this game will be demolished.
In other words, Microsoft is completely on board with this Take Us North game. Once again, I will reiterate, anyone who thinks woke is dead is sorely mistaken. These people are more than happy to keep pushing stuff like this. They're just upset when they get caught these days because the opposition to this wokeness has become so strong. And speaking of which, one other subject that I wanted to touch on, there are some people wondering whether or not this Take Us North game is even legal in the United States, since it is encouraging people to break the law. And no, folks, unless the game is outright explicitly telling people to break the law and break into the United States, then it is not illegal. If it were illegal to simply depict illegal activity, then Rockstar would have been locked up for the Grand Theft Auto games long ago. Don't get me wrong, I don't support the message of these schmucks making Take Us North, but I do support free speech. Hell, I want these idiots to put out games like this so that we can all see what they're thinking and we can all make fun of them. So no, unless the game is outright telling people to break into the US and I somehow missed it, then if they aren't doing that...
No, it's not illegal, because don't forget, listen, whatever game that is made, as long as they follow the law, when it comes to distribution or development, whatever it is, then the game is legal to exist. Because that's what Collective Shout said when they tried to censor things like GTA 6. I'm 100% certain they're going to go after this one. They're gonna say Take Us North is problematic. I don't know when this game is gonna come out. If it come out on the same week or the same month as GTA 6, look what happened with back in February of, I believe February of this year. There was what? Kingdom Come Deliverance, Avowed, and Kingdom Come Deliverance was the highest player count. It sold a lot of copies than Avowed. I know it's a different studio, but understand one thing. It's the player count that is important. I'm not judging a game based on their location or anything. Hey look, regardless whether they are from either Netherlands, UK or anything, they are still called the West, okay? Unless of course if you're talking about Czech Republic. That could possibly be Central Europe. So the question is, why would they hide it? See the like to dislike ratio. Okay, this was 8 months ago, and this is the teaser. It is 2,000 likes and 1.7 dislikes, which is about 50-50 at least. What about Gamescom? Is there anything? No, I couldn't find it. Couldn't find the Gamescom one, but I'm 100% certain that the trailer should be 50-50. Again, you can make a woke video game as long as you keep your budget in minimum, okay? Don't overblown it or make a bloated budget. It doesn't work. Leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-woke detected, or you just want to see me play games, or perhaps you like trending topics. Visit my second, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.